What happens when the greatest quarterback in NFL history sends you a personal message right after one of the most disappointing moments of your career? For Shedeur Sanders, that message came from none other than Tom Brady himself, and it couldn't have come at a better time. This isn't just a story about falling in the NFL draft. It's about legacy, resilience, and turning doubt into drive. Because while the spotlight on draft night may shine brightest on the top picks, sometimes the brightest stars emerge from the shadows. Shedeur Sanders, the talented quarterback out of Colorado and the son of football legend Deion Sanders, experienced a draft night that didn't go according to script. Projected by some to be selected much earlier, Sanders ended up being picked by the Cleveland Browns with the 144th overall selection in the 2025 NFL Draft. That put him in the 5th round, a far cry from the expectations surrounding his name. Rumors swirled that the Browns had considered drafting him nearly 142 picks earlier. But in the unpredictable world of the NFL Draft, expectations mean little. The moment came and went, and Sanders was now a 5th rounder, staring up at a mountain of doubt, and then his phone buzzed. Tom Brady, the 7-time Super Bowl champion who himself was drafted at 199 overall back in 2000, had something to say. Appearing on the Impulsive podcast, Brady shared that he texted Shedeur to offer both perspective and encouragement. "I actually texted Shedeur because I know him very well," Brady said. "And I told him, dude, whatever happens, wherever you go, that's your first day. Day 2 matters more than the draft." It was a powerful sentiment from someone who knows exactly what it feels like to be overlooked and underestimated. Brady's message went beyond just kind words. It was a challenge, a call to action. He reminded Shedeur that the draft is only the beginning and that the real battle starts the day after. "Use it as motivation," Brady advised. "And if anyone knows how to turn disappointment into dominance, it's him." Brady pointed to the long list of NFL stars who, like him, didn't hear their names early on draft day. Rodney Harrison, Julian Edelman, Wes Welker, Danny Amendola. None of them were top picks. Yet all of them carved out legendary careers through grit, preparation, and relentless determination. Brady also took aim at the draft's over-the-top hype, describing it as a day filled with overblown narratives and sales pitches. "What's it matter?" he asked, pointing out that success doesn't come from the headlines but from the hard work that follows. The players who thrive in the league are the ones who take their playbooks seriously, earn the respect of their teammates, and find their place in the locker room, not the ones who walked across the stage early. For Shedeur Sanders, that journey is just beginning. As he heads into training camp with the Browns, he finds himself low on the quarterback depth chart. With Deshaun Watson still sidelined, Sanders may rise to 4th, but ahead of him are names like Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, and Dylan Gabriel. The odds are stacked against a 5th-round pick breaking through that wall. But then again, Shedeur isn't your typical 5th-round pick. He carries a legendary last name, the experience of playing under intense spotlight at Colorado, and now the words of the greatest quarterback of all time echoing in his mind. The real question now isn't whether Shedeur Sanders deserved to go higher in the draft. It's what he'll do with the opportunity that lies before him. Will he rise through the ranks and prove the doubters wrong, just as Tom Brady once did? Will he take that one text message and turn it into the spark that ignites a career? In the NFL, the path to greatness is rarely a straight line. Sometimes it begins with a stumble. Sometimes it begins with silence, with doubt, with questions. But for those with the fire to keep pushing, that's when the real story begins. Shedeur Sanders has the name, the talent, and now the motivation. What he does next could turn this moment of disappointment into the first chapter of something legendary. If you're as excited as we are to see how this story unfolds, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and stay locked in for more inspiring NFL journeys, untold stories, and behind-the-scenes insights. This is just the beginning.